Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Destiny, where, I've actually taken a couple of weeks off. I gave the Solstice a go for a good, well, nearly a week. It was a 3 week event, and by the end of week one, I was done with it. I'd earned enough to get my Solstice armor, and after that, I couldn't be bothered. It was so repetitive. There was literally, it was boring. It really was. But um, as I'm as I'm recording this, they've released what's technically the end of season uh, quest mission for it. So, oh, here we go. Final week of the season next week, and apparently this week there's a new the final story aspect has been released. So right. Doing a raid. Right, so we go destinations. There is an urgent message at the splicer servitor. So we head to the helm. I'm not going to bother with bounties because I've already got my armour up to near pinnacle. And obviously it resets in a week, so yeah, I'm happy with my loadout. Managed to pick that up the other day when it was on, the other week when it was on sale. So I got myself a decent SMG finally. Any messages over here? Oh. Flashes urgently, words scroll across its view screen, emergency radio broadcast.
People of the last city, we have endured many great tragedies thanks to our strength and a steadfast commitment to humanity. The Traveler chose us.
Okay.
It abandoned the fallen because they are unfit, unworthy of the light. They would take it from us if they could. The Vanguard have lost their way.
Oh, fuck
They
you,
embrace
Lakshmi.
the darkness. Welcome Aramis's followers into our midst with open arms. Force us to celebrate our lost heroes alongside those who murdered them. Yes, the endless night is over. But now, Mithrax and his house will use this opportunity to do what the Fallen have always done. Covet, cheat, steal, kill. I have seen the future with my own eyes, and it has not changed. Doom still builds on our horizon like a terrible storm. But there is hope. Right now, loyalists to the future war cause and new monarchy have rounded up the fallen in our city. With the aid of Osiris, I have learned how to save the of the Vex.
There is no way to safely command the power of the Vex.
Vanguard will not. I will tear open a rift, banish the fallen to the depths of space from where they came. We alone will save humanity.
I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well.
Seen the darkest of futures, and with this act, I will. No. No.
I think Lakshmi just died. I think Lakshmi's dead. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. override last city. Barrier and unstoppable. Do I have anything with unstoppable mods? Sidearms. Ugh. What anti-barrier one have I got? Auto rifle. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right. This is when I spend 10 minutes waiting to spawn into a game because everyone's taking the Friday night off. I mean, Season of the Splice it's been better than some of the previous seasons. I mean, the game modes are a lot more fun. What I really miss is the Corridors Time events from Season of the Was it Season of the Worthy? The one where you have to go rescue Saint 14, so you have to build up those Vex towers for Osiris. I mean, that was actually a pretty decent season. Oh. Yes.
Vex, inside the walls of the last city. How could this happen? How could Lakshmi do this? We need this incursion.
Well, she did, so that's a plus.
More lives are lost.
Sorry, I have no sympathy for her dying. The woman literally brought it on herself. That. Nope. 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 Grab some ammo.
Attempt to lock out the terminal. Destroy countermeasures to keep it operating.
It's weird. I've been like nearly 2 whole weeks without. In fact, no, it's been over 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks since I played Destiny, and I just jumped straight back in. Admittedly, it feels a little bit clunkier than I remember. But it's not as if I don't love playing Destiny. I do. I love the story behind it. I love the gameplay, the combat mechanics. Overall, it's one of the better looter shooters. It's one of the probably the best looter shooters out there. I mean, it's better than Outlanders.
Osiris, what's your position? Osiris?
He was right behind me. I have lost him.
Osiris, respond!
So Osiris is MIA. There have been rumours circulating for ages that he is actually Savathun in disguise. But I don't know if that actually. I'd love there to be like a curveball, so it's not actually. I mean, because you thought Lakshmi was to begin with, but the law books say that he was walking around in like a human body, or Savathun was walking around in a human body. So is it Osiris, or was it Lakshmi, or was it someone else altogether? Part of me thought it might have been Ikora, because obviously they've got a different voice actress doing it at the moment. So it's not Gina Torres, but I thought that would have been like an awesome curveball. So everyone thinks it's Osiris, but it's actually Ikora that's behind everything. Although thinking about it, Osiris would make the most logical sense, because obviously he lost Sagira. But what if he didn't? What if it hasn't been Osiris to begin with? What if that wasn't Osiris who rescued on the moon? It was some sort of glamour. So Savathun's been parading about in an Osiris shell. And the real Osiris is trapped somewhere with Sagira. I mean, that would make sense.
The vortex resists manifestation. A final surge of data will force it into being.
Collect all these orbs.
They are coming for you.
Plus, the one thing I do love about Season of Splicer isn't the story mode, isn't the seasonal activity for the overrides. It's the weapons. The weapons this season are absolutely brilliant. We haven't had weapons this good in the season since the 7th Seraph guns. I mean, I still use my 7th Seraph revolver. And obviously the SMG is the best SMG in the game at the moment. I mean, you look at people doing like review videos for the best guns in Destiny, ones you have to get and that, and the 7th Seraph SMG is always on that list.
We must fight as if this is our last.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, it's the same Minotaur. I was kind of hoping it'd be a different, like, final round boss. that's the teleport one. God, they're just tearing through this. It's a shame I've already got the speedrun triumph, because, yeah, this would definitely be up there. I mean, we've been in this override for about, what, 10 minutes now, and we're already nearly killed the final boss. Another fail of a rocket there. And final boss is dead.
Can anyone hear me? Mithra? Saint? What's your status? Can anyone read me?
This ain't good. Might as well wait the 20 seconds, just in case. Because there's got to be something after this. Oh, there we go. Right, return to orbit. So I've got to go speak to Saint in the hangar, but Ikora can't get hold of him, so what does that mean? Oh, cinematic. Oh boy.
The Guardian has broken their portal! Keep behind us! We will not let them harm you! Stand, friend! You will not fall today!
Go on, Saint. Yes, boy. Oh, super sus. Osiris.
If we do not survive, this is the story LXD will tell of the Saint standing beside us. And you with me, Cal of Cows. Together, we are enough.
Surprise, Nova Bomb. Thank God friendly fire wasn't on. Oh, go on, Ikora.
More than enough.
And Amanda. Hey, Zavala's actually got out of his office for once. Nope, Ikora's had an upgrade. Oh, Osiris, you are proper fucking sketchy, buddy. I've got a horrible feeling you are, you might actually be Savathun. I just got a triumph. It said witness the final events of Season of the Splicer. So I'm just like, okay, maybe this is the final thing. Apparently there is meant to be like a memorial or something put up, but I've got a feeling we've got to go speak to everyone now just to well, what would have been to acquire the final lore book, but there was a glitch when Solstice first started, and everyone acquired the final lore book early. So people managed to complete their seals a lot earlier than Bungie had anticipated. But it was a good thing because you think about it, people would just get toward the end of the season. You know, they drag it out for so long. There's not much. There isn't actually much story content in. You could probably do the weekly story content in a couple of hours. So then you've got like six and six and a half days where you've got, you know, nothing to do. Pretty badass out there, Amanda. And she's still got Kate's cloak hanging on the wall.
Guardian, the
The
city
city
remains.
remains.
We have wrestled another day from those who would take it, but not without loss. And not alone. Elixir, Mithras, they stood with us, brothers and sisters in battle. This is a bond that cannot break. Their loss will be buried beside our own. Ikora was wise to look to our future instead of the past. We must remember that it is the Elixir who came to us, laid down arms for a chance at peace. These are not the fiends Lakshmi made them out to be.
Yeah.
That bravery demands respect and deserves recognition. The House of Light is part of the city now, under the protection of Saint 14. In time, the memories of our past demons will fade, and our peoples will share laughter and stories. Our victory today will be one of them. More famous than Twilight Gab, I will make sure of it. I wish you well.
Speak with Ikora. Whoa. Where's all the Dead Orbit stuff gone? Immediately, I like the new banners. All the Dead Orbit boxes are gone. Yeah, Future War Cult room's been empty for some time. I think that's because Lakshmi knew that if she'd stayed in there and making all of these, you know, propaganda Fox News-esque pieces about how evil the Elixir are and all that, she probably wouldn't have wanted to stay in the anywhere near the tower. But Dead Orbit's gone as well. Let's go speak to Ikora, see what she's got to say.
Look at the city. The skies are slowly clearing. The streets are filled with dead Vex, dead Elixir, and our people. Future War Cult has scattered to the wind. But we recovered Lakshmi's body from the site of the attack. In the end, she was right about the tragedy looming on our horizon. If only she could have foreseen that it was of her own making. Now Dead Orbit has finally made good on its promise to leave the city, and take a new monarchy with it. The factions are no more. Honestly, I will miss their presence here. After all, Lakshmi did not speak for the Future War Cult. Some of her own people warned me she was becoming unstable, and I feel I let her slip away. I haven't told Saint yet, but I've been unable to locate Osiris. Even though Lakshmi implicated him in the attack, I don't believe he did. Osiris is a good man. Saint and I will both vouch for him. All he has to do is return to the city to clear his name. I saw the blight that was forming in our own citizens, but I never thought it would lead us here. Eris once said, "We will only know our enemy's next move if we are wise enough to recognize it." My eyes are wide open now. Stay ready.
Should caution you to be wary. Okay. And yep, he's gone. Keep getting these Guardian Games things popping up. Final chapter of Beneath. Well, that would have been the final chapter of Beneath the Endless Night, but we've already completed it.
You've never had any of Devron's cake? I can get you the recipe.
Nah. Yeah, I've already got my seal, so I'm happy. And from the looks of it, the seasonal, like the seasonal activity stuff isn't going away, so you'll still be able to play it in the next season. So I don't need to worry about trying to grind out and get that. Get the. I'm drawing a blank. Why am I drawing a blank? Yeah, get the triumphs. That's the word. I couldn't think of the word triumph for some reason. But yeah, that appears to be all there is going on in Destiny now.
What is it?
Guess we're just waiting for the next season to start. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed this, and subscribe if you want to see more content like it. And as always, there'll be a link to the full playlist in the description. And I will, if there's anything else for this season on the next weekly reset, I will do another video. But other than that, I will see you in the next season. Adios.